Hey everybody. So I think I've done it this time. I think I'm live in the right group. We will see as people start rolling in. It's my time for Coach's Corner Live today. And today's topic is going to be about the importance of nutrition above all else. So this seems a little funny sometimes, eh? We focus so much on the importance of getting our workouts in every single day. And really that is vital. Like, to live a healthy, well-balanced life, we want to be engaging in movement and activity every day. However, if we don't focus enough on nutrition, the fitness stuff just doesn't work out the way that we want. So, a quick Google search will tell you lots of things about why nutrition is as important, if not more important, than our regular fitness. And I'll kind of touch on a little bit about that, but I really wanted to talk today about why I think personally along my journey, nutrition has been more important above and beyond anything else. So, first things first, we look in the media and they say, oh, weight loss is about eating fewer calories or burning more calories. And then we sign up for these Beachbody programs and we start seeing things in the nutrition plan about quality fuel for our bodies and about lots of food and about proper nourishment, that it's not about just eating less calories and it's not about starving to get fit. So this is one of my favorite things about Beachbody, about coaching, and about really engaging in a healthy wellness kind of lifestyle. Here, we're striving for whole health. We're not focusing on deprivation in order to feel healthier and more fit. And this is why the focus on nutrition is so important, you guys. In my opinion, the fitness part is to sculpt our bodies, but the nutrition part is to create our bodies. The nutrition is what makes these beautiful bodies that we're in, and the fitness is like the icing on the cake that sculpts our bodies into what we're hoping for more and more along the way. So I talked about those quick Google searches earlier, and some of the things you'll find when you start Googling about why is nutrition so important are things like improved cholesterol and lower blood pressure, overall increased energy. And this is super important. Our goal is to build strong, capable bodies with healthy whole food. But I've got a whole list of non-Google search related benefits. So I think one of the things that surprises people most, and certainly as a coach, I get this question all the time. Like, people start, say, on 21 Day Fix, and they come to me almost right away, almost every time, and say, oh my God, I'm looking at this nutrition program and it's more food than I think I can manage. Are you sure this is right? Yeah, we're sure that it's right, because it's not just about less calories. And all calories aren't created equal. So with these programs, we're focusing on nutrient-dense food. And you guys all know, when you look at your nutrition plans, the best foods for you are at the top, and then they cycle down to foods that still count and that we can still enjoy, but that aren't as good for you. So that's partly because eating all of this really great food and eating good food in the right quantities is part of what revs up our metabolism throughout the day. So 3 good-sized meals and a couple of snacks throughout the day make sure that our metabolism's going all the time, that our body's not thinking that we're hungry or that it's not going to get fed for a while. That's super important for burning those calories and for sculpting that muscle. So that's one thing that I like to remind myself all the time when I think, oh gosh, I still have to get a couple more containers in, or how has my nutrition been today? You have to be eating enough to actually burn all of those calories. So that's super, super important. One of the silliest things that I enjoy about eating better along the way is standing at the cash register in the grocery line. So I don't know if any of you have ever felt this way, but I used to fill up the the grocery like conveyor belt with all of my food, and I would just kind of like try to sneak the cookies in between the lettuce and the beans, and I'd try to be hiding what I was buying. And now I'm like this proud little peacock sauntering up to the conveyor belt, and I'm putting all my stuff out on the line. And I feel really happy. Like, I know that the food that's there is really amazing. I know that I'm doing amazing for me, that I'm doing amazing for my husband when I meal plan, and when I go and buy all that great stuff, I can feel proud when I'm standing at that grocery store checkout line and the girls ringing through all of my stuff. And you know what's surprising? It always surprises me how many like Sobeys or Superstore ladies comment on what's on the conveyor belt, and like, oh, it's so much more expensive to buy vegetables, or oh, look at you, this is so great that you're doing this, we don't buy stuff like this. Like, people do notice that stuff. And I guess in vanity, that is kind of exciting for me. I I feel proud about what's there, and so I really like that feeling. One of the things that's super cool for me as an auntie is making smoothies with my little nephew in the mornings, or when we make a lunch or supper together. I love teaching my nephew about good growing foods. That's what I call it when we're together. Hey Jude, let's go make a breakfast of growing foods. Oh, Auntie, are we making a smoothie? Yeah, we're gonna start our day with a smoothie. It gives us lots of energy. I love being able to be that positive influence. My sister does such an amazing job with him, but I love it when I get that time with him. It's so special, and I really love knowing that I'm modeling for him, along with my sister, ways that he can grow up really well and strong and be proud of the choices that he's making, so that hopefully he won't have the same kind of struggles that I had growing up along the way. That kind of saunters into one of my other points too as a massage therapist. So as a massage therapist, I spend all day talking to people about their bodies and about feeling well in their bodies. And so one of the best ways that people can take care of themselves is by making sure they're getting enough hydration and that they're getting proper nutrition. Again, not only to build muscle, but to keep the muscle and the tissues in your body healthy. So I love modeling that stuff along the way. It just makes me feel like I'm not just talking the talk, but I'm walking the walk too. So that's a really nice feeling. The last thing that I wanted to comment on was about how putting the importance on nutrition helps us out when we have setbacks along the way as well. So part of my story has been struggling along with all the stuff that gets in the way sometimes. So I deal with chronic back issues, disc bulge, and nerve pain down my leg. Sometimes that's better on certain days than others, and on certain weeks than others. And this year I've also been dealing with healing from a concussion and Lyme disease. So while most of the time I don't make excuses and I get those workouts in, there have legitimately been days where that's not been possible, where I've just been too unwell to get a workout in. And so recognizing that nutrition is at least 80% of our journey has given me something really positive to focus on. And it's not about kind of being obsessive. We don't calorie count, right? We just make sure that we're having really whole, delicious food in our plans and that we're utilizing proper portions. And so that gives me a freedom. Like, it lets me really focus on good stuff and on fueling my body properly, even when I can't get those workouts in. So that kind of goes back to my point from before, where I feel like fitness is that sculptor and nutrition is what builds the body that we're in. So as long as I know that I'm doing right in all those other ways, I know that that one day where I can't get my workout in is not going to be the thing that stops me, because I'm making sure that I'm doing right every day. And on those days when I can't get my workouts in, I just make sure that I can really focus on making sure that I'm getting the right stuff fueling my body. One last thing that I kind of thought of along the way here is for me, one of the other parts of my journey through health and well-being and fitness has been food intolerance. So as much as many of us are here for a weight loss journey, my journey started way back when I was just sick all the time. It didn't matter what I ate or when I ate, or that's what it felt like. It didn't matter what I ate or when I ate or how much I ate. I was sick constantly. And what I realized with the help of my naturopath and a couple of others was that I have gluten issues. There's possible suspect of celiac, but also dairy intolerance. And so it's not always just about calories in and calories out, and it's not always just about making sure that our portions are in check, but it's about making sure that we're eating foods that work right for our bodies. So when I took out gluten and dairy, when I have gluten and dairy now, my belly can bloat up to 3 to 5 inches larger than it actually is. And so that was really important when I was just starting to get on track, because all of a sudden I felt better. My belly wasn't sore and I didn't have all this bloat and all this stuff. So keep in mind too that nutrition isn't just about how much, the portions, or eating junk or not junk. It's about finding out which foods really fuel our bodies and make us feel the best that we can. I think that's been a huge thing on my journey. So I hope that you can all take that away as well and really pay attention. Hey, this is on the list. I should be able to eat it. But does it make me feel good? Do I feel good after I've had this? That's more important than anything. So that's it for today. I don't want to keep you for too long. It's Thanksgiving here in Canada. So for those Canadian folks on the group, I hope you're enjoying lots of really incredible, lovely family time. And for those Americans, I think you'll have Thanksgiving coming up shortly. Yes, so when yours rolls around, enjoy that too. I hope everyone's had a great weekend. And for those of us on holiday, a great holiday Monday. And I'll be checking in again in about a week or two. All right, have a great day, you guys. I hope you got some good value out of this, and I'll check in again a little later on. Bye.